Top of the morning to you, YouTube. It is your buttery voiced host, HefTV, and tonight we have a really fun story for you. Oh boy. Speaking of prisoners getting released under ridiculous pretenses, let's jump right into this one after this sweet ass intro. Alright guys, coming back, we have what is going to take place as one of my favorite stories because it's so ridiculous. As you can probably tell by the title, rapper Tekashi 6ix9ine granted early prison release due to coronavirus concerns. Probably has nothing to do with the fact that he flipped on everybody and their mothers and their mothers' mothers. Yeah, this is... because surely he has some kind of debilitating disease that he needs to get released. Well, let's take a look here. Tekashi 6ix9ine is a free man due to the coronavirus pandemic that spurred a federal judge in Manhattan to release him early from prison because of his asthma. Which makes the rapper turned informant more vulnerable to the virus. I don't know why I keep saying novel before it. That really fucking bothers me. Lance Lazaro, an attorney for Tekashi, whose real name is Daniel Hernandez, confirmed the rapper's release to Fox News, saying, "We are all very happy he was released. So are probably a lot of the people that he squealed on. Not gonna lie." Oh, God, I can't even stand. Look at this dude. So, Tekashi 6ix9ine victim speaks out after sentencing. "I did not want him to be able to come home for Christmas." We're going to leave that one alone for right now. If you guys want to see a follow-up to that, leave a comment in the comment section. And speaking of which, if you dig what I'm doing, absolutely appreciate it, but never necessary. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below in the comment section. Love hearing your guys' feedback, and especially now in these times when everybody should be watching some of the little guys, just trying to provide a little bit of entertainment for everybody here. But he told the Los Angeles Times in a phone interview, the judge granted the motion basically because of the virus that's ravaging our nation. Okay, I'll give that this is a pretty big issue, but they've released some much more dangerous criminals since that, and especially with Tekashi 6ix9ine, like, do you guys really think this has, everything to do with the virus and has absolutely nothing to do with the flippin' stitch? I bet it does. Just saying, I bet it does. In prison, you can't practice isolation or containment. It's just not feasible, Lazaro told the newspaper. According to multiple reports, Tekashi was sprung from a private prison in Jamaica, Queens, by Judge Paul Engelmeyer on Thursday after more than a week of failed attempts from Hernandez's legal defense team to persuade the Bureau of Prisons to release him early from his sentence, which prior to Thursday was set to end on August 1st for his conviction on racketeering charges. Those are some serious charges. If you guys need to know anything about that, go check out Joe on After Prison Show. That dude is the man. Dude, Joe Guerrero, you are the shit. And I'm hoping you get to see this. If you don't, that's cool. If you do, hell yeah, bro. Little Skittles is getting out. Let's see. Per the terms of his release, Hernandez, 23, dude is 23, will serve the remainder of his 2-year sentence from the confines of his home, and during the first 4 months of home incarceration will be subject to GPS monitoring and may only leave the premises for necessary medical treatment or to visit his legal counsel, which must first be approved by the probation department. I'm sure they're going to have a tough time doing that. I'm sure he's going to... I don't know. I like to think that all the people that he squealed on are like, man, we got to go smoke this motherfucker. We can't, man. We got to practice social distancing. That's important. I don't think that's happening. Maybe it is. That'd be pretty interesting. So here's a little picture of little Tattletale right there for you. biting off of Joe's shit for a second, but I mean, I hate this guy. He's such a ostentatious prick. Furthermore, if the GPS monitoring device goes offline or malfunctions, Hernandez will be required to hop on a daily video call with his probation officer, according to TMZ. As far as federal prosecutors go, the gossip outlet relayed that the folks who put Hernandez behind bars after he cooperated with them and testified against several members of the 9 Trey Bloods gang, which led to other arrests, what a shock, had zero objection to the compassionate release of Hernandez as long as the judge found extraordinary and compelling reasons to do so. I'm going to go ahead and say that those extraordinary and compelling reasons showed up in the form of either dollar bills or just the fact that he squealed on so many people. They're just like, yo, man, you get a free pass, which is what it seems like he's getting. He's got to, like, video chat his probation officer if it comes to that. Ugh. Good God. Not even going to acknowledge that one. At the time of Tekashi's sentencing, Engelmeyer referenced Bruce Springsteen when he handed down the punishment, telling the rapper, "You, Mr. Hernandez, essentially joined Murder Incorporated." That reaction was real. I did not read that before. That is probably one of the cringiest things I've seen. Okay. Do I have to go on? I do. Okay. The Brooklyn-born performer was being held in protective custody at the detention facility where he was serving his time, and according to the New York Daily News, Hernandez was released out of a rear prison exit some 90 minutes before Engelmeyer's judgment was made public. Again, gonna ignore that. The COVID-19 pandemic is extraordinary and unprecedented in modern times in this nation. I'll drink to that. It presents a clear and present danger to free society for reasons that need no elaboration. COVID-19 presents a heightened risk for incarcerated defendants like Mr. Hernandez with respiratory ailments such as asthma, Engelmeyer wrote. He continued, the Center for Disease Control warns that persons with asthma are at high risk of serious illness if they contract the disease. Further, the crowded nature of municipal jails, such as the facility in which Mr. Hernandez is housed, present an outsized risk that the COVID-19 contagion, once it gains entry, will spread. Well, no shit, it's prison. And realistically, a high-risk inmate who contracts the virus while in prison will face challenges in caring for himself. Hernandez will be living with his mother and other family members, his defense team said in court filings. Well, boy, isn't that a lot to take in. Oh God, man, really, Bruce Springsteen? That's painful. That's painful to even look back on. I think that is ridiculous. I love that they're saying that, COVID-19 is somehow less dangerous than, like, people that are doing some serious time for some serious shit. Like, in New York, in the city specifically, because I want to differentiate that. I live upstate. It's a whole other world compared to downstate, which is a couple hours drive from where I am. So in the city, you okay over there, bro?
Hold on.
Okay. Tui's playing Doom Eternal. Okay, that doesn't sound good. But so in the city, they had just released a shitload of, like, prisoners from the facilities with some pretty bad charges. Not quite sure how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about them kind of thinking that, like, the virus is worse than... I don't know. What is going on? What is going on these days, guys? I have no idea. Shit is crazy. I don't even know what to do. But, again, Tekashi 6ix9ine is out. What a shock. And the fact that they are saying that it has nothing to do with the fact that he flipped on, tons of people. Yeah, that makes sense, sure. Yeah, no, it's just because he has asthma. So pretty much like, everybody and their mom in prison is all up there like, yo, I got asthma now. Let me out. COVID? I don't think so. I don't think it's going to happen. It could happen. I don't know. It's disappointing that people can get out on paying their debt to society these days because of a pandemic, which, I don't know. It sucks. It's a very interesting story. I hate Tekashi 6ix9ine. He's stupid. I don't care. I can receive all the hate I want. He sucks. He sucks. There's probably a lot of gang members that would back me up on that. You guys don't leave comments down below. I don't want to be involved. Guys, so with that, we're going to wrap this story up. Little Skittles is out. Good for him. He has to be minorly inconvenienced by some GPS and maybe some video calling. If it comes down to that, wah. And you heard it here first, unless you heard it somewhere else before me, in which case, disregard that last comment. But guys, until next time, stay in there. And by stay in there, you are doing good things. Wait until everything blows over, and once everything blows over, go out there and do good things. If everybody did one good thing for somebody else each day, this world would not be such a bad place. Again, on behalf of everybody here at HefTV, stay safe, stay healthy, we love you, and until next time, deuces. Oh yeah, there's some kind of like cooking video coming up tomorrow, which I'm really excited about. Stay tuned for that ish. Or I'll find you.